with little niggas. Niggas he know he can whoop. What? I said it. Now what, nigga? What? I ain't trying to start shit. I'm just putting it on blast.
I like TK. That's my friend.
I like TK. TK Kirkland is one of the motherfuckers. Yeah. He was one of the first motherfuckers I ever seen talk to the audience straight up. Yeah. I got love for TK on that side, but I know if somebody be like, if it's a bitch or a little nigga, they be like, TK. I'm like, yeah, that's what that nigga do. He fuck little niggas and bitches.
Morning, America and the rest of the world. Xander J. Hobson here, stand-up comedian, entertainer, director, and producer of boxing documentaries, and troll to those who need trolling. This is another episode of The Devil's Advocate, brought to you by the Brilliant Artists Movement. I'm trying to grow the platform, so please subscribe, like this video, share it, and by all means leave a comment in the comment section because I enjoy checking out the feedback from these videos that I make, as well as exchanging opinions and points of views with you all. I cannot stress enough, I'm trying to grow my channel. So for that reason, I need you to like, share, and subscribe this video.
Yeah, I quit the Live Nation tour. Yeah, everybody fucking knows. I did 5 shows, 3 days, 1 city, and didn't get a penny. I booked my own flight, own hotel, I ain't get a penny.
But see, TK's everybody's scared of him. He's a bully. That's why the nigga got a glass jaw. The nigga's a sucker, man. I hit him 1 punch. You know what I'm saying? He was already knocked out before he hit the ground.
Don't shit, Marcus, and come sit down.
His head fell backwards and his head bounced off the pavement, almost killed him. He was foaming from the mouth and bleeding back his head. Now, if I was really a dog nigga and I was really trying to do something to that nigga, I would stomp him out, but it wasn't a revenge or angry, it was a respect thing. See, everybody trying to make you think of a female thing.
Marcus coming, he running a little late in case everybody wants.
See, he trying to make you, bitch niggas like to hide real shit behind bitch. But let me just say this for the record, because I don't usually even speak on this, but let me just say this. I'm never gonna get mad at what a pussy and dick transaction. You know what I'm saying? But it's about but when you throw me under the bus, I don't give a fuck who you is or what you is. I'm gonna try to knock your noodles off, nigga, because you don't have to throw me under the bus and knock no bitch. Period. I don't give a fuck about no pussy and dick transaction. Why would I get mad at any bitch that choose to settle for less? You dig what I'm saying? I knocked him out because I asked him, I like TK. I looked up to him, he's slick. But I said, TK, why would you throw me under the bus? And all he had, I said, throwing you out of you. All you had to say is, oh man, you know what? I didn't know that was your man. So anybody talking. Yeah. But the nigga hit me with, you really on your feelings. I said, what? I said, oh, this nigga really think I'm a sucker. So I said, I tell you what, homie, since you want to throw me under the bus and don't want to take accountability, when you see me, nigga, I'm going to knock your motherfucking noodles off. So when you see me, even duck, run, pray, fight, but just know a punch is coming. The nigga pressed charges on me. He didn't ask for a fade, so Mike Epps and TC calls that Scruncho wanted me just catch a fade and y'all fight now. That nigga said, you got to pay for my operating room. I said, what? You want me to pay? The nigga pressed charges on me, homie. The day I got arrested, right, they kicked in my door, knocked in my door, came, me and my little daughter. My daughter answered the door. She said, there's a bunch of police in the room. I come in the room, they like, we gotta go and feel arrested. So like, TK filed charges. So they embarrassed me in front of my daughter. Most of them were fight, right? I go to the police car and I swear to God, I'm not making this up, man.
Wait, it's funny.
Listen, a snitch sit in back of the car, police car. An informant sit in the front. TK was sitting so close, he didn't slid to the left, he'd have been driving. He showed up with the police to take me to jail. And I asked, I said, man, and guess what? I swear to God, I put this on my kids. When I knocked that nigga out, all kind of anonymous callers called me and thanked me. 2 niggas paid, I don't even know who they was. They paid for my attorney fees. They bailed me out of jail. It was about, man, I got over 50 calls thanking me because everybody was scared of him. He's a bully. That's why what he did to Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? That was wrong.
So anyway, right? I've been following the comedic battle royal of TK Kirkland, Scruncho, and Charleston White. It seems as though the fallout between TK Kirkland and Charleston White has brought people from out of the woodworks all with bad things to say about TK Kirkland. Scruncho having some form of flashback or PTSD as a result of hearing what transpired between Charleston White and TK Kirkland. And it made Scruncho recall an altercation that transpired between him and TK. Scruncho saying that he knocked TK out on a couple of occasions. TK saying that Scruncho hit him with a pipe. And Charleston White on the sideline having his say in regards to what transpired between he and TK. In my opinion, it's all sad because only thing it does is prove one point in what's going on in today's society. Black men have a very difficult time getting along with one another, respecting one another, and interacting with one another harmoniously so that we can make money together.
So here's what's crazy, right? You live right around the corner from you. I know exactly where you live. So listen to me real quick. You didn't fight me head up, Scruncho. You rolled up behind me with a pipe and hit me in the head with a pipe. I got the picture. Listen, I got it. Scruncho, you did not fight me head up. Yeah? So you did not fight me head up. Don't be in here lying. No. Listen, Scruncho, you ain't knocked me out. No, you did not stop trying to do your house and your kids to make it seem like you talking some fly shit. Listen. I'm gonna tell you how we can do this, and we'll have no problem, Scruncho. I'm in Vegas, you in Vegas. Right now it's 6:40. Ain't nobody gotta be there. And me and you could meet head up, and we could talk, or we can get busy.
It makes me wonder if this was men of any other race, would it be playing itself out on the internet? Now, one thing that I know since getting into the internet, people love drama. And I'm actually hoping that all of this that we're seeing play out before us is some kind of back alley deal where these guys are on here behaving dramatically, but in all actuality, when the cameras go off, they're actually smoking and joking together and cashing in on all of this hoopla and mayhem that we're all talking about. I don't know. But I will say this. When it comes to the subject of TK and Scruncho, if this is indeed all true and the emotions are truly inflamed like they appear to be, it boils down to respect. I'm not saying who's right or wrong in this exchange between Scruncho and TK, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to respect. And it's easy for someone to say you are becoming emotional over a woman. Well, although I'm not a religious person, the Bible says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Or in this case, your neighbor's bitch. The quickest and the easiest way to get in trouble with another man, if you bother his bitch, or if you bother any of the women under his umbrella. The women under his umbrella being his mother, his wife, his sisters, his daughters, his granddaughters, his nieces. So that's where I'm at on that one. I hope that TK and Scruncho can get on the other side of what they have going on. But more importantly, it would be great if TK and Scruncho were just acting this thing out just to cash in on it in the long run.
Right now it's 6:40. Ain't nobody gotta be there. And me and you could meet head up and we could talk or we can get busy.
I don't know. In regards to what transpired between TK and Charleston White, in my own humble opinion, the whole thing boils down to a big miscommunication. When I hear TK Kirkland and Charleston White discussing what transpired between the two of them, in my opinion, I think the two should have drawn up a contract. I listened to TK talking about how when he first got started doing comedy, you got the features get $50 and somebody else get $250 and so forth and so forth and so forth. TK saying, if you don't understand comedy, there's no need for him to even talk to you because he has no win. Well, that may be so, and I can respect where TK is coming from. There should have been an understanding of what the pay scale was going to be, because Charleston White was pretty much writing his own meal ticket. He was making maybe like about $10,000 a show, according to him. So you can't expect Charleston White to want $50 or $250 or even $750 if he was making $10,000 a show. Now, I know at some point during that conversation, Charleston White said something to the effect of, it's not about money. He is looking forward to learning at the knee of TK Kirkland. But it all boils down to the almighty dollar. And even though Charleston White was excited about working with TK.
TK Kirkland picked me for his Live Nations comedy show, right? So 56 cities, 4 countries.
Damn. Come on now, that's different. That's different type of flex now. You got a passport, goddamn.
And TK was excited about working with Charleston White. Those guys should have sat down and hammered out the deal. Business is business. And that is the one thing that it seems like that went wrong between Charleston and TK is they didn't get down to the business. They should have been discussing pay. They should have been discussing if Charleston could or if he couldn't sell merchandise at the show. They should have been discussing how long Charleston White was going to perform. If they would have had all of that written down on paper, there would have been no problem, because as soon as things didn't look right, both parties could have pulled out the contract and pointed out, hey, listen, this is what we agreed to. They should have also discussed when we were going to get paid, how long it was going to take to get paid, and so forth and so forth and so forth. I listened to Charleston and TK talking about, I need a 1099 form. What's your address? Hey, if the guys would have drawn up a contract, all of those things would have been covered, and there would have been no ambiguity whatsoever between Charleston White and TK Kirkland. So this is what I was thinking about. I'm trying to follow this manner while building my platform and getting myself out here. Xander J. Hobson, stand-up comedian and entertainer, director and producer of boxing documentaries, and troll to those who need trolling. But I wasn't always that. Once upon a time, I was Technical Sergeant Joel A. Hobson, United States Air Force aircrew member on C-5 aircraft. And when I wasn't doing that, I was operating my own cleaning and janitorial business, as well as doing property management with my properties around Philadelphia. So I know a thing or two about business. But one thing that I do know more than anything, I know this. We as Black people, and in this case, Black men, we need to start being more respectful to one another when we interact with one another, because At the end of the day, this whole thing that's transpiring between Scruncho and TK and Charles and White, it all boils down to the fact that as a habit, we as black people do not interact with one another in a peaceful and a harmonious manner. And as a result of that, we always got some nigga shit going on. And now it's being acted out on the internet in front of the entire world. And what we really need to do as black men and black women of a certain age, we need to set a good example for the people who are watching us. But more importantly, we need to set a good example for these young African-American sisters and brothers, as well as these other young blacks around the world who are watching us on this internet. So, with that said, folks, I'm done with it.